It's with great pleasure that I welcome you to this beautiful episode of Talk to Be. It's Talk to Be, baby. Gay, gay. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Today is going to be beautiful. If you're watching Talk to Be for the first time, I'm asking you, where have you been? Talk to Be is a show that you shouldn't miss. You will enjoy yourself, you will have fun, you will be educated. Sometimes it's intriguing, it's usually interesting. It's worth your time, trust me. Above all, we learn from other people's stories. We learn from their experiences, and today is not going to be different because, oh, I have someone special in the house. I have a legend, a veteran, my senior colleague, a brother, somebody that is worth watching. Okay, you're really going to enjoy yourself. My name is Dr. Abiola Adebayo Akinrinde. In case you're yet to subscribe to this channel, I am begging you, kindly do, okay? Continue to drop that beautiful comment, share with your loved ones. The likes is very important. We appreciate it. All right. Please note that all views, all opinions expressed on this show are solely that of my guest, not of me, neither is it of Talk to Be. My family, I would like to beg you guys, especially, I would like to beg you, please watch my movie. Aralamo is showing on my YouTube channel. Please watch. It's very important to me. The views has been very low, so I need you guys to support me. I've not been able to produce any movie in the past like 3 years now, so me putting up something together to do this, I've actually done 3 movies. I have Aralamo, We Are Calabash Eve, Aralamo is showing already. Get used to the other title. But please watch Aralamo. It's already on the YouTube. Ejo, if you're not watching, I'll be losing money. So I beg you, watch, share with your loved ones. I will really appreciate it. And of course, I appreciate your support all the time. Thank you. All right, before I introduce my guest, I would love to go for a short break. When I'm back, you will meet him. So stay tuned.
Talk to be, share your experience.
Will make sure that I make you proud. I'll work so hard. I'll make plenty money. I'll marry you. I'll give you the best life.
Love without money does not last. Love isn't enough, my dear. Kí ló dé tó wúwo báyìí náà? Ẹ wo, ẹni tí mo máa fẹ́ ni.
The same thing tá à ń tẹnumọ́ yìí náà ni tí mo ń sọ ní gbogbo ọ̀gbà kó tọmọdé bá tó lọ́kọ́ ni. Ó ń ṣọmọdé mọ́. Nígbà tó bá wà tó bá lóbìnrin lọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀, kò sáṣọ yìí lára ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Ẹṣin náà tó ń gbìyànjú láti mú ọkàn mi kúrò ńbẹ̀ mo ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́. Bí mo ṣe ń fi ọ̀sán, bí mo ṣe fi ń ronú pa ẹ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń fi alẹ́ lálàá pa ẹ̀. Ohun tó bá fẹ́ ìdájọ́ náà pẹ̀lú gbogbo ẹ̀.
Okay, thank you. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ni wípé kí ẹ fi mí sílẹ̀. Yes, stop bothering me.
Desiree. Mommy.
Okay. Yes, mama. Ẹni gbọ́mọ. Ọlọ́run ọba. Tí n bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú yín bí ẹni retí gbọ́rọ̀.
Thank you for joining In case you're just watching, you're watching Talk to Be. It's Talk to Be, baby. Gay, gay. All right. Like I said earlier, I brought your favorites. You asked for him, and here is him. I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. My heart is bubbling because he's able to make it here. If you know how busy he is, I'm just grateful. So join me as I welcome my big brother, my senior colleague, my legend, I don't even know how to qualify, but join me as I welcome Ibrahim Chatta, Mr. Chatta. Oh my God, I'm so privileged.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It is an honor for me to be and sit with you here. Yes.
Now I am feeling like a superstar.
Yes, you are a superstar. You know that yourself. And you know, Talk to Be is because I watch this program and I think it's an amazing program to watch.
Thank you.
So, Kosawe Wambe, and you, like I said, you are one of those people that I think the younger people should watch, emulate, study in the industry. Now that you're doing this, your talk show thing, then I'm a workaholic, and for you, Biola, you are super a workaholic. Actually.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's coming from you. I appreciate it. Okay, so for the sake of, I've heard a lot of bring Ibrahim Chatta. Bring Ibrahim Chatta. We want to see him. We want to see him and Odunlade and Femi Adebayo. We want to see you. They keep, and you know, so I'm sure they are all happy to see you that he's here finally. It took me a lot because I know how busy you are. So this is highly cherished. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's this adage in Yoruba that says, "Aja Jonike, Jokokuni Olomu."
Oshe. Baba, you bad deal.
So you know, a man has to work. I'm an hustler. I'm a poor man. I have to be on the road all the time.
I know.
So, but I'm really happy that I'm here finally.
I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I'm grateful. All right, for the sake of the people that don't know you like we do, introduce yourself and tell us who you are beyond what they see on TV. I know you hardly grant interviews, so they don't really know you. So let's go there.
Okay, so my name is Ibrahim Abiodun Olabisi Omotolani Ndajiga Chatta.
Ndajiga anymore.
I am an actor, a writer, producer, a film director. Now we've added a little thing to our portfolio. We now operate a film village and resort where people can come to film, to shoot their films. So basically, I am a filmmaker.
Yes. And that's a huge project. I'm coming there, so I'm not there yet. All right. Tell us about your growing up. How was it for you as a person?
Oh, my growing up was so exciting because when I was a little boy, Nigeria wasn't like this. I think $1 was 85 kobo or something. $1.
Wow. Not even up to a naira.
No, not up to a naira. So when I was growing up, there's no issue of child labor and things like that. So we had enough time to play. So I, in the course of growing up, I had time to develop my brain. You know, we developed through, the kids developed through learning and playing at the same time. So we had enough time. Nigeria wasn't like this. So I had the privilege of seeing, I was born in a place called Bachita in Kwara State, the local government of Kwara State. And Bachita had the largest sugar manufacturing company in West Africa when I was a little boy. So then I had the opportunity, the privilege of seeing a lot of our veterans, like the late Drew Ladipo. I saw him perform on stage, like Ogabi Lu, and the wife of their group leader, Yamero. I saw them perform on stage. I saw the likes of Fumilayo Ranko, who was a woman group leader then, Alaja Titilayo, all stuff. A lot of them like that. Like late Aisho Pepe. But I was actually inspired to do this when I saw late Ray Eyumi, the father of Moka, Babare, the father of Moka, Lasso, Murphy. So when I saw him, I just knew. I just got glued. I knew this was what I was going to do all my life.
Wow.
So it was since then I said, okay, this is my calling. And I started. So I started very early. I've been performing professionally since 15. That was what prompted me to wanting to retire at 50 because I had practiced for 35 years.
Okay.
And Tabashi said, "Joanna, no, 35, no, yeah, so I told myself I was going to go on retirement turning 35. So I started very early, and my growing up was so exciting because I had the chance to go see stage plays, movies. There's no child labor. Because we were all just enjoying everything.
But were your parents well-to-do? Were they very, very okay financially?
My parents were average.
Okay.
Okay. Because I remember I had a cousin.
Okay.
But in my place, it's not like a cousin like that. It's a bigger cousin, like almost like an uncle.
All right.
But it's a cousin.
Yeah.
He passed his exam, and my father bought him a Volkswagen. Volkswagen. Bought him a Volkswagen for 2,000 naira. My father bought, in course of a week, my father bought 2 Peugeot cars, one SR and one GL for 12,000 naira.
For how much?
12,000. What have my journey say? So I won't say my father was a wealthy man. We had the Ilepo when I was growing up. It's not the normal Ilepo. It is the Ilepo that you sell with drums and stuff. And we had cement shop. My mother has a egg shop and cement shop as well. So we weren't rich, but we were not poor. But I chose a path that was different. Never wanting to go to school. I've been a bad boy all my life.
So what happened with that kind of background? Why didn't you go to school? Where did you stop educational-wise?
Okay, I stopped, I think, in Form 3.
Baba.
So my parents, they had objection to me going into this thing that I'm doing today. First, I came from a strict Islamic home. I remember a day, you know the Babatapa character that I used to do in films. So my father sometimes do talk like that. So one day, my mother is a Yoruba woman from Modaike in Osun State, and my papa is from a remote place in Kwara State, a very remote village, not far from Lafayette. My space is a do local government. So there was a day I was performing. I didn't know my daddy saw me. He stopped the car and he looked at me. So when he got to me, he said, "Ya Garba." My elder brother is Garba.
Okay.
Abubakar. "Ya Garba, Mori Ibrahim won't feel woke before." You know what that means?
Okay.
Mori Ibrahim won't feel woke
before.
So they had objection that, do you want to be a kafir? Why do you want to? Then, my ancestors were the people that founded my place, my village. As remote as it is, they founded the place. We came from Agay in Niger State. So, I am a prince.
Wow.
That a prince should not entertain people. That you're a Muslim. Why should you do all this? But another thing changed my life. So whenever we had holidays, we go to Osun State in Modaike. So I had the chance to see Gungun going with, there's this thing they do in Modaike. They do Ogun Festival.
Okay.
After Ogun Festival, for 7 days, they do Ereta. After Ereta, they do a Gungun Festival. So I didn't know I was getting shaped for this career. I didn't know. So at a very tender age, I learned to chant Orikis, and my mother came from Ilele Gumeje, Modaike. So I started picking interest in bata drums and listening, knowing about Africa. Who are we as Africans? I started studying that at a very tender age. So I love Africa. I'm an African man, and the best the best of mankind is with the Africans. I don't care whatever anybody will say against that, and the best place in the world is Nigeria.
Ooh,
I don't care.
I agree. I agree. I wanted to ask that, how did you get to, knowing that you are a very good Muslim, how did you get to know about the chanting, the Ifa, the Babalawo stuff so well? Because there are two different things, actually. Yes. So I really wanted to know. Okay.
Okay. So, first, the first thing that prompted that was my career as an actor. Because I told myself at a very tender age that I would not want to be stereotyped. I wanted to be all out a versatile actor. I want to do many things. So I learned when I was still very, very young that, because like I said, I started very early. From 15, I've been practicing professionally, earning money. Yes. So my parents would think I am in the school and I've gone to do travel theater, Alarincho. I follow groups, from Jeba. There's a place in Jeba, was my school then, a vocational school. I would have traveled from that place to Mokwa, Pandogari, Saframi, all the way to Kaduna, then turn back, coming to the west, then to Benin Republic. So my parents will still think I'm in the school.
Wow.
So after the term, by the end of the term, my notebook will still be new. I've not written anything.
Baba didn't use it.
I did not use. So I'll give my key to somebody and say, take my stuff. This person will be eating my food. Yeah, that was how I grew up. I grew up very bad. So because I knew I was going to be an actor, and because I've been practicing, I said, the good actor, because this is me, this is Ibrahim.
That's right.
So whenever I'm called on stage or to film set, I have to be another person. That is the character that I'll be playing. So because of that, I told myself, if I can't be I want to learn everything. I know I know I read Bible a lot, and you should know that. And I still collect Christian texts. So I like to read, because I discovered at that tender age that the word knowledge, if not between 75 to 90% of all the word knowledge is in the books. So I cultivated the habit of reading. I love to read a lot. Paper I will read.
Wow.
So then I started learning things, and I know because it is useful for my profession. So that was how I came about learning Ifa. I'm a believer of Islamic faith. Basically, I believe in the La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Believe in God, oneness of God. Believe in the angels. Believe in the prophets, and including Jesus. Believe in all of them. Believe in the scriptures. So from the perspective of Islam. But another thing that prompted that was because this is Nigeria. Nigeria of over 500 languages, about 370 something ethnic groups, and people of diverse religion. How do I cohabit with people? So I have to study about them. There was a time I made a film. I featured in a film, and I said something. Are you
still struggling with delayed transactions and high fees? There is a better way with LemFi. Send money with ease from UK, US, or Canada to Nigeria. Your money arrives in minutes, not days. Use the code on the screen to get a cashback when you send money home. Download the LemFi app on your Google Play Store or your App Store today.
And they were angry with me.
Wow.
And it wasn't my fault, because somebody that knows if I told me. So later, when they got angry and said, how should he be saying that? He's a Muslim, And I said, no disrespect. I didn't mean to disrespect you people and your religion, because there is a passage in the Quran that said, La ikraha fi din. There's no compulsion in religion. So I can be, like in my workplace now, I have a lot of people. Okay, I have more of Christian friends. I deal with people, but not because of their religion or their colors. So to be able to do that, I have to study a lot of things, which in return now will help me in my career.
Yes. Wow. Yes. I'm sure we've learned something there too. Okay, so there was a time we were on set, and then you were telling us about how you did became a conductor. What the challenges at that point. What really happened? At what point, coming from where you were coming from, your background, things were okay, you started earning. Hey, why? Kilo did right? Okay. How did you get there?
Okay, thank God for life.
Thank God.
Thank God for the parent God gave me. I would have been useless. Believe me, I would have been very, very useless. There was a time when I heard my father praying, even I was very young. Mama, I had very bad upbringing. No, not the upbringing. Bad behavior. Because I used to be very rebellious. By nature, I want to do something different. When people are going this way, I ask myself, why are they going this way? Why not this other way?
I know.
So when I was growing up, I go to parties with my friends. We are like 15 in numbers. Wow. So when we go to parties, we start fighting. Yes. When I was a little boy. So I had very bad life. And I'm telling people, the younger people that will see this today, that it doesn't pay. So, life may change. How? I came to Lagos. Before then, I will hear my father praying. I will be mentioning my name. Ibrahim. Ibrahim. So growing up, okay, my father was praying for me to be a better person. You know, I was a very sharp-minded person. Growing up, I know things, a lot of things. Okay, I was a trance in school. Making bodo. Yes. Man pass exams, no. I think my brain, all those bad things. I stopped myself from smoking, from doing those things, because I discovered Opolo miti feleju. In fact, I told God, I was barely 15, 16, 17 then. So I was doing bad things. Then later, I got tired of school. I never liked school. Anyways, so my father would say,
reading.
I like reading. Reading, what are they reading? I hate mathematics. So those things that will entertain me. I love history a lot. I want to know who we are as Africans. So I started reading about, Biola, before, when people say, Omotakpa, I reject and say, I'm Omotakpa. I got ashamed that I'm Nupe man. Until I read about my forefathers, that there was a character in Nupe land, Chode Edeji, unified the Nupe people, forced and conquer Oyo Empire. For 86 years, Oyo do not have capitals. They said, claiming it back. I'm a Nupe man. It is from reading that I got to know that my people did amazing things as well. Yoruba, because I grew up, okay, my mother was the one that taught me to speak my father's language, because she understood Nupe. In my home, my father do speak Yoruba too, though Yoruba, Batakwa and Baba Mansa. So he speaks Yoruba too, and I learned from both of them. But my parents were good people, both of them. Of blessed memory now, may Allah forgive their shortcomings.
Amen.
My parents, they take care of other people's children as if they were theirs.
Yes.
And it helped me. So when I moved to Lagos, I won't go out. I wanted to be a good person. I wanted to change my life. And then my father died. So I told myself, Ibrahim, you've come to this world, you're going to be a waste. So a lot of time I'll be dreaming about classes. I'll be sleeping, I'll be dreaming about school, classrooms. Then whenever I wake up, I will start crying. And told myself, Ibrahim, you lost it. You had the privilege, you have the chance to be a better person in your life, and you squander it. So it haunts me for a very long time. And I was begging God, please, give me another chance. God, please help me. I don't want to be a waste. I don't want to use my... So I started focusing my energy into making plays, writing plays, poems, a lot of it. Dedicating all my life to this profession. But it was very difficult. So I couldn't take, because I was not educated, no certificate. So I'll go to Ikeja from Aige. I was living in Aige in Afanla number 48. So before Aige, I was working for my madam. She called me recently for her daughter's wedding. Teju Adekule of Telak Nigeria Limited. Back then, I think she was the distributor, foremost distributor of Tudor photo material. Her husband had a shop in Asha, main distributor of train battery. So, and my life changed, and the way I was living was bad. And I moved to Lagos, and I wanted to be a new person, and I started work with them. But I was not satisfied. I wanted to practice as an actor, a stage person, director. That was what I left in Kwara State, because I had already been on tour with... I went to Ayamo Ogunde in 1986, and that was what inspired me to building my own film set today.
Oh.
Yes, that was how I got it. I've been telling people now, so a lot of people that know me now asking me, Ibrahim Chatta. I talked to some people, some of my colleagues in 2010, I was making a film in my area, and then I was living around in Kotun. And it's something I've been saying. I said to some people in 1992 when I was in Kwara State. So people are now reminding me, so it has been like that. So when I moved to Lagos, things changed. It wasn't the way I perceived it. It wasn't the way it was for me in Kwara State. Then I started being in a room, one room, small room with 9 other people.
Hey.
So it was difficult. So I have to do menial jobs. No certificate. I was in law school, but it's called that chance, right? And my father was late. My mother still wanted me to go back to school, but I now was asking me, why should I put burden on this woman? I said, no. So I moved to Lagos. I worked there in Ijesha. That's why today, when my driver is driving me around Lagos, he wonders, I say, Lagos map is like in my palm, because I know almost every nook and cranny of Lagos. I've worked or been at a particular place, at a particular point in time, all over Lagos. So then from Aige, I'll walk to Ikeja, wanting something to do. And then Nigeria has started. It was a kind of change in Nigeria that before you can get any kind of work, you have to have certificates. For it. So people were demanding to even work as a gateman. They are demanding O-level
certificate,
and I didn't have that. So I turned to working as a bus conductor. I work
bus conductor.
Yes, a lot of time. Well, I did that for about 8 years of my life. At the point, it was yes. At a point, from one end of Lagos to another end of Lagos, from Ikodu Telewa to Badagry. Yes, I worked like that. I just told myself, Ibrahim, this is Lagos. You cannot do those things we are doing in Kwara State. Nobody is here to take care of you. Nobody is coming to the police station to bail you, and you cannot steal. So my mother will send food. She will send iresi. She will send a jagbigbe. She will send a pupupa. So I didn't want her to be sending that. So my brother Bayo Tijani, because I nurture Bayo, and most of others like that, were in Badia today. So later, from Aige, I moved to Ijora Badia. That was my encounter with Sonyeri, Bayo, and stuff. So then I was a stage director. I knew Brother Fatah Eladude from stage. At
Badia.
So we go to National Theatre. I did like 5 stages in National Theatre, directed by myself. I would write the story, write the songs, choreograph the dance. I'm not a good dancer. I don't dance. Choreograph and do the music. So my life has always been about this that I'm doing today. So then I knew bio. Then I wanted to do a play about HIV/AIDS for Society for Family Health, the producer of the makers of Go Circle Condom.
Oh yeah.
So then I wrote this story, Agony of Our Age. You know, then HIV was very popular and people were scared. So I wrote that story and I wanted, so I needed young people, because it was in English language. So I needed young people maybe out of school, immediately out of secondary school, or those people that got into tertiary institution. So I got them together, was when I knew Bayo Tijani. They brought him to me. So later I started playing Big Brother to Bayo. The food my mother sent to me, I'll go to Bayo school in Oyo. It was at Federal School of Serving in Oyo then. Okay. I'll take the food to him, wanting to be. So I gave myself responsibility because I discovered it will make me strong. Stronger than I was then. So I've been having people around me. So I'll go. At a point I told my mother, Muti wa okay. Don't send me anything again. But I wasn't okay. So I walk like a week, 2 weeks as a bus conductor, and I'll get somebody. Then I got lucky. I started writing and composing and doing movie soundtracks. Because I did movie soundtracks for over 400 films. Wow. I did promotional jingles for over 400 films. Then I wasn't known as an actor. I have a studio there. All this is Keja. There's one. There, a lot of studios. At the point, I was a studio rat. I go to studio, write songs, sing them, perform. And before that time, so I stopped my mother from sending me things. I give myself responsibility. So I work as a box conductor, earn money, send somebody to Kwara. Those people, because I was still practicing then. I was directing then, stage, but I still work as a conductor. So then I'll get somebody from the Raza, somebody that one of my boys, and go to Kwara. I'll buy Ururu, buy things, send them home. So my mother would think I am fine. But I wasn't fine. So when I was leaving Kwara, I told my mother that, I said, there's power in our tongue. I didn't even have money for transport fare to go back home. So I cry all the time. So the day I got a job, 1,200 naira salary. And I started for maybe 2 weeks. And I told my Oga, so he gave me an IOU of, was this 600 or so, half of my salary. And I went to a guy, we were living together, and I said, so this guy promised. And I was sleeping. Okay, the place I was working was all these Asha hotel, all these seats at night, color. It is the place is Classmate Hotel in Badia. So I was sleeping there. Then I went to him and said, Asha Tolo Yaminko, the morning of the day I was supposed to travel. I said, Ojoja. That's what they call me. Ojoja. And the cloth I wanted him to give me was satin lace. So he didn't give me. So there was this younger person, younger to both of us. He's not an actor. Tunde Ibitoba wa.
Ami.
So I called Tunde. I said, Tunde. So I wanted to tell him that Muti Mofe Lolila Roy, Muti Fumilo Moto, Muti Dagberi. So Moaso Funla Baja, and I broke down crying. So he gave me what he could, and I went to. My mother saw me like this, and she burst. She was crying. Bolo Sheri.
When you borrowed clothes.
then I did something. I wanted to at least do a facelifting, change. There's this Oshetiamata. I don't believe in my journal. It is Ghana soap. It is green in color. Then I applied it. Wanted to do.
Pammy.
And I was so dark, so burnt. My mother started crying. kí ló tó wá ṣe báyìí fúnra rẹ kí ni kan wá ẹ̀ tó ṣe. I said màá wá okay. So after my holiday, bid her farewell, I said, Mother, just pray for me. And I was then she said, Lo baya baba re ni my village. So I went to my grandma of blessed memory too. And my grandma said, my father ran away from home too when he was little. That my father rode a horse and broke. There's this thing we call kondo in my place. It's like a god, agbe. Can I agbe label, no?
Joe, kettle.
No. Agbe. Adoni, what's Ado? God, no.
Ja.
Don't cut the camera.
Ja.
Say whatever I'm putting. No.
Yes, so.
It's Ja. So,
Ja.
It's not Ja. Ja, Nikini Obai. What I pick God. What I call Kokono non Pumata, do at Agbe. Agbe be Agbe Elemu.
Okay.
So we call it Kondo. There's a bigger one.
Okay.
In Nope land. When you're crossing the river, you put your clothes so that they won't get wet. You put those things in there. Then you can ride the condo. You stay on top of it. It's a very big calabash like that. They take off the head so you can swim with it to the other side of the river.
Okay.
So my father broke all the condos. Condo is in my language,
yes.
So that people will not be thinking.
It's an English word.
Condo, yeah. So my father broke them and he ran away to Bochi. Left home. So, I've heard the story faintly before. So my paternal grandma told me the story new. And he said, so my father came back home with nothing. That our sister prayed for my father that day that she was going to say the prayer to me. And she prayed for me. And I came back to Lagos. It was, my life has been all struggles, but alhamdulillah, here we are today. Alhamdulillah.
Thank God.
So not just conductor, I did a lot of menial jobs.
Like?
Chop one, chop two, that you do your fork like this or like this.
Chop one, chop two, that's like donut.
It's the donut. We call it boflo. That is the Ghana language, because those people that do those things in Badia are Ghanaians.
Okay.
So I sell, it is it is 1,200 naira per day. The people's money is 800 naira. Then yours profit is 400 naira. So at the point sometimes I work from morning till night, I will just be able to sell 850 naira, meaning I have 50 naira. So that day I won't be able to eat. I will have to buy ewa again, then eat the ewa with
the donut.
Yes, this donut like buns.
Yes,
kind of. So then I was practicing as a director too. So I will not tell myself, why should I? At times when I carry my
the glass.
The show glass.
Yes.
So instead of being ashamed, I will now go to those people that will come to Riaza in the evening. I will now go to their houses. I will let them see me. So I said, so people will be shocked and say, I'll show them that this is what I'm selling. I'll gift some of them like that. I was living my life like that. Then later, I hawk Fanice product. Fanice.
Yogurt.
Fanice. So I did orange banana yogurt. I run on express. You run. Chase after your money. So later I started riding the bicycle for that. So at a point, I just won jeans, trouser, and that the Fanice garment, the Fanice uniform that you tie it by the sides.
By
like
the
this.
side, okay,
so,
like a jacket.
So I didn't want anybody to know that I don't have any clothes. So at a point, I wasn't even doing that job again. But I'll give you a time for Riaza for like, say, 8 or 7:30. But I won't come by the appointed time that I give people.
Okay.
I'll come like 20 minutes late or 30 minutes. So when I get to them, I say, I didn't want them to know, because that is what I've been wearing for weeks. They've been seeing that on me. So I want them to believe. I was
saying that you were coming from work.
Yes. but I didn't have anything to wear. So I just said, "Am I binu iṣẹ́ ló pé wa leni? Am I binu iṣẹ́ ló pé wa leni?" But it was just that thing that I have. So there was a day I went to Solere, work at a car wash, a particular car wash, in front of a popular school like that. I've forgotten the name of the school. I had a Max, M-A-X. That's what they wrote on that jeans. So afterwards, I couldn't see my jeans again. Me in the box short Timoni was Asha Joe. The Nikatan from man joining group Wanibadia was what I used for my.
As shorts that you had underwear.
Yes. So I had to work with that from Solere to Badia.
Because they stole your jeans.
Yes.
Wow.
Nothing again. So sometimes I'm like that. So a guy came. I'm not mentioned because I've long forgiven him. We still see today. In fact, he comes to my village these days. But I'm not saying this because you don't know him anyways. I just want people to learn. So he came. We're friends in Choir State, and it's somebody that I hold in ISM. So he came. So I wanted to say girlfriend. Maybe because of my talent or something, I always have beautiful girls that will come to Badi and people say, Ibrahim Buluti Romo too fine by. I've always been like that all my life. So I wanted to go and say, Dike, Oremi Wawa. He mentioned Adubo so that some of people don't know. So I said, Koyamila shirt. So you now borrow me a shirt. So I didn't see me. So truthfully, I have to hone up now. No other shirt for me. The shirt that I left with near Ige and a jeans trouser. In fact, jeans me go. See, it did not go to ya. Mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ about this jeans me ya. Jeans, yes. Oh yeah. So the shirt tí mo ní kúrò me. Okay, mo ní shirt kan gba tí mo ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní Agunlejika Ìjẹ̀ṣà Tẹ̀dó yẹn tí mo fi move sa Ige, then from Ige to Ìjọba there. So I had this shirt tó yẹ pé I've used it to the point that I can see my skin. It was like that. It was that bad. So I wanted him to leave I didn't tell him that. So he came. First he didn't see me. Then he wrote a letter and said, take over Bio. He will see this. I'm not saying this because I'm hating on you, or I just want people to learn. So he said that, Biodu, I cried.
Take over Bio.
He said so many awful things. I think okay, there was a time in Koteti, along Tisha, not to buy, but one mommy, but more soften because I don't like keeping things. So I said to him, you remember you told me that. I said, I'm not sorry. Even the animal that be a J, Mama, even if I forgive you, I know they forget.
I know.
You do good things, I remember. You do bad things to me, I remember. Because it is a way for me to learn. So I don't forget things like that. So he wrote that, take over beer or parasile, she mokobeni, she okeneko. He says so many things. And I was reading and I was shaking, I was crying, and I was asking God at the same time. But this guy, you know why I was pained? Omole Timotiwa. You know how I am good with spending money. And you know, wearing clothes should not be my problem. But me, I'm a very dogged person. I keep my head high. It does not matter. Whatever you think about me does not matter. What is God thinking about me? Okay. So I pick up my shit, my life. I pick it up, start living again. It was a kind of also. I did 36 hours sometimes without food.
Hi.
Wallahi alazim. Sometimes, you know, I have I won't have money for Tubab. So a friend said, a guy who has a brother in Germany, in Europe, I think somebody in UK, in the UK, I didn't know, but you don't understand the so they will send him clothes. He has a lot of clothing. I didn't ask him more, but so we're practicing together. This guy will now say, Ibrahim in HIV. I was so skinny, free. I was feeling free. Hunger no be your mate too. I would do so whenever I have money, I will not buy good bread. Whenever I have money, I will have to buy. You know that those roadside bread that they put in okmo, you know, it will have been spoiled maybe by not rising or the yeast is too much or something. That is what I eat whenever I have money. So I only get to eat good bread. I'm a fan of bread. I only get to eat good bread when I don't have money because I'm in Imagba. So I have to I'll call somebody. You know that one. So I'll send a younger person and say, Lobambaya Lagbaja, Bansomokbe, Olon Jekaye won't die. I'll pray, be able to pack all bad and say, get time for me. I don't know where I'll get the money even tomorrow. So that's the way I live. I did a lot of many jobs. It doesn't define me. This is Ibrahim Chatta. I have workers, like 42 people on salary today. I have 62 people that feed every day. I have people in schools. I have people that are graduates now. So that time does not define me. This is you. I hope I've not bored you with my story.
At all. I'm sure my audience will enjoy this. They will learn from it. But how did you get your big break? From that, how did you switch? I know it's a gradual, or it was a gradual thing. But what was major for you at a point, and what led to it?
Biodun, I cannot say.
Okay.
Because I did a lot of things. At first, it was music. At first. Because when some of my contemporaries were still going to location to say, F1 income, I was already making music into people's film, earning money. So instead of me going to Idumota and sit like they did to us and our gas back then, that they will make us sit down, and people will be there waiting for money to be paid. Me, I was giving them conditions. So it now shaped my career as an actor, because whenever people say I say me low, we'll give you money. I say how much? So I started earning money. It was because I was earning money from music, so I had something to fall back on. Do I love acting? Do I love to go back to? But it wasn't that I was away from the job. I was just doing something different. So because of that, I was earning money from music, doing soundtracks, movie soundtracks. And so whenever anybody wanted me to feature in their films, I would demand for money. So from there, I started demanding for money. I started changing the money from what I get paid for music. And from there. So even, I was not very known when I started making money from acting as well. People don't know, and I'll say this to my fans, I love you very much. You guys are amazing people. So a lot of times my people will say, Ibrahim Chatta is underrated. Ibrahim Chatta, no. I'm one lucky bastard. I've enjoyed the grace of God too much. I don't deserve the things God do to me. I'm one of the highest paid Yoruba speaking actor in Nigeria since a very long time. My colleagues know.
We know.
So, but because they don't see me go out there, post things, they've helped me. My fans had helped me get a good life. No education, no certificate. And I was able. So the turning point for me was the time I was already earning money from music, from movie soundtracks. So. And whenever people want me to feature in their films, I now begin to demand for money. Even when some of my colleagues were not yet demanding for money then. So I started demanding for money. And those people that are not even up to my age, wherever you are just in the middle.
That's right.
You walk all laju, you walk all talikaju, you walk all fine you, you walk all, like that. So my breakthrough in film, I was lucky again.
Kill and pack you.
Mama, sir. Pariwo ma pa.
Kí ni mo ṣe?
Ó ṣe koko. Nurse ni abi. Good. Ibo ló ti lè treat me. Hey, pariwo.
Mo kọ́kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ pé ọ̀kadà wá kí wọ́n sáré lọ sí hospital.
Ibo ló ti lè treat me?
Hospital wa.
No, ibo ló ń gbé? Okay, good. You're a good girl. Mo rò pé o máa parọ́ ni. Mo ti ń wọ ẹ̀fọ́ ẹ̀ wá. Oya, gbé báàgì ẹ̀. Gbé báàgì ẹ̀.
Nǹkan tí màá fi treat yín nílé.
Ọkọ ẹ̀ tó bó ṣù ti lè lọ sí.
Mi ò rántí ẹ̀ mọ́.
Ó máa rántí lè máa pa ẹ̀.
Ti máa.
Ẹ kánjú kún kékeré. Ẹgbà tó wà padà kú náà ni. Lọ́la máa smile. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi yẹn.
But why me? Why? I am just an innocent girl.
Baby, go on. I think you're God sent. Just treat me.
Wo mi ò ní nǹkan tí mo lè fi treat yín lé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lọ sí hospital tí mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́.
Are you mad? Olùgbé mo stupid tí mo sáré over 20 kilometers débi. Tọ́lọ́pàá lé mi débi tí mo bọ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. So I will suddenly go surrender myself in one hospital in the name of listening to professional advice. Ṣé mo mi ṣeré ni?
Rárá o, mo yín ṣeré kẹ̀. Mi ò mú yín ṣeré. Ó kàn jẹ́ pé mi ò mọ extent wound yín ẹni. Ó lè jẹ́ pé máa need operation.
Whatever it is. Ìwọ ló máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Listen. You go out there. Get gbogbo nǹkan tí mo máa need. Tó bá wá bí ẹ̀dá. Tó bá bọ́tà. Sọ fún anybody. Àpá ẹ̀.
Mi ò ní sọ fún ẹnì kankan. Ẹgbẹ́ kìíní ìkúrò.
Báàgì tó lù wọ́n. Bọ́ńdù owó kan nílẹ̀. That you do. Go.
Kọjú sí ẹ̀kúta, kọ̀yìn sí ẹ̀kúta,
I had like 3 jobs at the same time coming out for me. I did my own Asha that you were in. I did another job for Lala and the marketer in Idumota. She's late now. Olowa for original. Lady Prince. Aburi and Yatoni mi bere mole okore. Yeah, she's late now. So I had like 3 films and not far from that time, not long from that time, I did Secret Sindodo first and second job. Imado and Ojule, that I played the role of a movie director. So I had it happening for me at the same time, like 5 films to my credit. Okay. You know, when you're just coming out, people want to see you and you are with 5 different films, traditional story, epic. Yes, they're good. Of that time.
Yeah, that time.
You know, different characters.
I'm sure a lot of people will still remember Asha.
Asha.
People still remember.
So Asha was I made that one. Lala, I wouldn't know it was the last film.
Yeah.
But prior to that time, I've done a film. I played the lead alongside Labo Shinde. Then, when you're hungry, you look old. I was older than my age then. So I had to play twins with Labo Shinde. Yes, we played twins and it was so convincing. So Muiwa Ademola was in the film, Ibrahim Chatta, both of them were in the I want to start off as a film. So I did a film in 2000. Yeah, 2000 I think. Yeah, 2001. So after the title was Okon Babi. The story was about twins. After that film, so I didn't do another film till my first job, because I co-produced that with some of my friends. Owo Conductor, and then late Musili Wajikali. Ibadan. He was working as a bus conductor too, as a conductor on his soul. Then there was this Savio, he put money to, and there was another guy, a driver, a coaster bus driver, that kind of bus we use for the work. So we put all the money together and we made my first film. I wrote, directed, and we all produced. Then my main film that I did by myself was Asha. 2006. But before then, we had already done, I think we had already done Sindodo Zimado. Then, but when the films were
came out together.
So lucky for me. Lucky for me.
What was your most painful experience?
I've had so much, I stopped remembering them. So much in life, so much I've experienced. I've been pushed down, beaten, but I never stayed down.
Yeah. Is there anyone you can forget?
There are a lot of them. I told myself they don't matter.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Even back then, I told myself it doesn't matter. I always get up. You see, I'm a fighter and I'm a survivor. So whenever anything unpleasant happens to me, like the issue of my marital life, sometimes I wish I'm not known. I wish I'm not. Okay, I don't want to use the word celebrity. I don't want to use the word star. Stars are up there in the sky. Just fortunate to be known by few people. So sometimes I wish I'm not that person because I want my life. I want to be able to do whatever that I want to do. So because you are known, people will judge you a lot. They don't even know you. Some people will talk as if you live in the same house with them. So those are the things that if you ask me again, I don't like about this job. Sometimes I'm driving when I'm driving and somebody did shit. I wanted to say,
and you just remember.
Sometimes some people say somebody bash your car and say, and you get there and say, say, but what has that got to do with what you did? So I have to go back inside and smile. Even when you are not happy, you smile.
I know.
Fake smiles. For celebrities, most of the time it's fake smiles because we have our pains too. Sometimes when you see people asking them for money, maybe that person has not eaten today.
Sure.
Maybe that person is battling with bills that people don't know. So, but remembering the things that are unpleasant, I put them at the back of. I don't remember. There are a couple of. I don't know which one is which. I don't know which one is more painful. But I'm just mentioning like the way I was judged through my marital
your
struggles.
first marriage.
Okay. My life is full of complexity. Okay. Marriage will last very, very much because I want you. So sometimes people will tell me I have 3 marriages. Nah. So Biodun, I don't want to talk about my marriage now.
No,
I won't. But the thing is, me in 3 marriages, and talking about the unpleasant time for me was the time I was judged when I was married to Shabalafiayi. Because a lot of people thought I married her because of money. No,
Okay.
that is not who I am. I want mommy would say, they can testify to this, that I have to work, so that when I go to Ilorin, I can give everybody in the house money, so that the parents will feel, is capable. And I refuse them from bringing anything to my house. You see, in my tribe, Timba Fiobai, Baba re ni o kan bedi, ni o fun wa nile abi ko gbale fun wa, depending what his status is. So I didn't allow all that in my marriage. So when we broke up, and people came from Ilorin, they brought trucks and say, Kichi alagbano, that's my language. Kile amagbe, kile yeah, lion dora, nigbe nkankan, all the things here, color, they're my things. So those things you can get from here are just are personal things.
Oh, they came to pack our stuff.
No, they have to come back now since we're no longer together. When they came. So for a very long time, I didn't grant interview. I didn't talk about it. But later, growing up, now I'm old. And I said, okay, no, nothing to talk about, because a lot of things that I faced in my marriage. But now going back, people will say, oh, hit here. Oh, no.
Oh, they were saying that.
Yes, because me and the mother of my first child, my first living child, Abdumali Kirito Melala, Alainka Solomon, who is my friend today, Ibataja. A lot of things went on, and people started corroborating, putting the story together. He might have beaten this one again. He beat. Because there was a day I told, somebody came to my house. He's late now to call on for region now. His name is Folusho, and he was working with Encomium. He came to my house shortly after my wedding with Salamatu Shabalafia, and he said, have you ever hit a woman before? I said, yes, once. But she slapped me first. Ooh. Yes. So people told me, you should have said that. Why touch myself? Why touch my own up? I said, because I was telling the truth. So people started saying stories. But I've gone past that now. Go on social media, talk. I'm not interested. I'm just facing my life. So till today, my exes, wife, otherwise girlfriends, we're still friends. Unless you talk about joke, I hate liars. We're still best of friends. Like Malik, I celebrate our husband and ourselves during their birthdays, and they do my. So many comment, how did these people come to manage? There are so many judges. There is court in social media that people take you to. So I would say it is because I'm a known person. And a few times when you're working very hard, and you feel you're not getting enough, not enough monetarily now. I don't know. But everything, and you say, Ibrahim, I don't think about them. I move on.
Do you think, what do you think you could have done better, or you would have done better at that time?
School.
No, I'm talking about with the issues
nothing,
that you had.
Nothing.
You don't think there's anything you could have done better?
No. I did my bit. You know, sometimes the woman is good, the man is good, but they're not supposed to be together.
Okay.
There is this thing in Islam, faith, F-A-T-E, Qadar, Al-Qadar. Every Muslim believes that everything that happens to us on this earth has been predestined by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 4 months in our mother's tummy. Every Muslim believes that. It is compulsory. In fact, it is one of the articles of faith that a Muslim must believe. Things just don't happen. My being here does not just happen, no. It has been ordained by God. So sometimes a woman is good and the guy is a good person, and it's not working for them. Will I allow them to stay together and kind of buy around? So I don't blame all the relationship I've had. I don't blame anybody. God has ordained everything. And now, I'm not in that, alhamdulillah. And I'm happy. In fact, Abiodun, the only thing toku for me, because every day now I think about death. You see, there are times I couldn't feed myself. There was time I started feeding myself. There are times I started taking care of the people around me. And life will ask you. Yesterday, you were not able to feed yourself. Today, you're feeding yourself. You're feeding other people. You can pay your bills. You can, at will, you can buy things for people. What next? What next? What else? Death is coming. So every day when I go through my film village, going around, alone. Because now I think about it. You see, there was this great man, Alexander the Great, when he was dying. Alexander, at the age of 20, conquered the world, conquered the whole world, discovered India, died at the age of 33. When he was dying, on his sickbed, he said, I want my doctors to take me to my grave, carry my coffin to my grave. And I said, okay, when they're carrying me, I want my hand to be out of the coffin. So he was asked, Alex, why? He said, I want people to see that my doctor can only take care of me. They cannot stop me from dying. He said, okay, why the hand outside the coffin? He said, I want people to see that I am going back the way I came with nothing. All this thing, Biola, is nothing. No. Stardom, everything is nothing. So these days now, what I'm left with is, God, please forgive my sins. Forgive my shortcomings. Don't make me, keep me at my best time to you, that Ibrahim is of his best behavior, is a good Muslim now, please take my life then, because all these things nothing. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm saying that too. Hello Meko, I'm not saying that you should not make life, but at the end of the day it won't go into our graves, even if you're a Christian. It is even bad for Muslims. Christians are allowed to be buried in beautiful coffin, expensive. You can even put diamond. For a Muslim, you cannot put nothing. You are just shrouded. Yes, shrouded in how many pieces? For a woman, I think there is a skirt. For a man, it's just 2 shrouds. They shroud you and they put you in one knee like that. They use one coffin that they will knee. Don't
worry, nobody is dying.
So no, not my
nobody is dying. No.
People now they think me, I'm also. But as you're hustling, remember God. So for Muslims, your grave, they will now remove you from that coffin. They will nail it. Is just to be pako. It is not coffin like the Christians. The pako, they will join the pako, nail, put you in there with any. So when they get to the grave, they remove you from that even pako. They will not put that and put you in there. You see, the way a Muslim's burial grave is made, they dig like this. They now dig another smaller one that is just for you to fit in like that. And that's how all Muslims will be buried. That is how I will be buried. So in all of this, so today, Biola, let me tell you, I don't hold malice. I remember things. I forgive all the time. I don't just want you to make me, don't even apologize to me. You did this. Yes, I did. I didn't know you were going to, it was going to hurt you. I'm done. I'm good with that. Don't even tell me sorry. So, but when you tell me, it makes me angry. Like, are you thinking I'm a fool? So don't take me for a fool, but everybody, Timothy Bakpa that I've done things that I don't like, I'm not holding anything against anybody, because what Allah do not give me, you cannot give me.
That's right.
What Allah do not take from me, you cannot take from me. So if somebody makes me cry, it wasn't that person. That person is just an asbab. There's this thing we call asbab in Islam, sababi. In Yoruba. It is asbab. That sababi is a coinage from Ayalo from Arabic. It as asbab.
Okay,
asbab. So al-qadar, kadara, as-sabab, sababi. So kadara cannot happen unless there is sababi. I will be given money, then you introduce me to that person that will give money. You are the sababi. So in Islam we believe qadar cannot take shape unless there is sababi. So all those people are just sababi in my life.
Thank God for everything. By God's grace, all of us are going to live long, enjoy life in good health and in peace of mind. At this point, at this stage of your life, what else do you want God to do for you? Aside good health, we all want it. By God's grace, and we have it. What else do you want?
I want God to forgive all my shortcomings.
Amen.
Make me a better human. The main thing that I'm asking God. Then I want Allah, even if I die today, to take care of my children and all the people that are looking up to me.
How many children do you have?
Abdul Malik.
Before you say I can come up. Abdul Malik.
Abdul Malik, Iretomilola. I have Ahmad and I have Awao.
Just 3.
But I have over 40 children.
Like all of us.
Like those people that are still in school and stuff. So I want God to take care of my affairs. Because I discovered now, when you're thinking, when you're younger, you're thinking, so tomati dejikon, maashe trust fund, maashe kinikon. I now discover now that I'm getting to know that all these things not lie. You know if you do anything. So I'm getting God to take care of my affairs if I die. I don't want to die now. So I want God to take care of my affairs. I want God to give me the power and the ability to help other people.
Other people.
Every day.
You as a person, what has life taught you?
Life has taught me to never give up. Life has taught me no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. Life has taught me the main thing you should hold in high esteem, hold dear to your heart is your creator. Life has taught me that. You see, I've been this person, I've always been unlucky with help. I now discovered, you know, there's this thing that the Christians will say, Ọlọ́run wu ni Ọlọ́run, that God doesn't like to share his glory. Only come attend Christian man call you will never share glory with anybody. So I discovered that is who God made me. So sometimes I'm looking at these people and say, it doesn't come that way.
Yeah.
So all the things I've been able to do all my life,
it's just God.
It's attributed to God. Nobody anywhere that can say, Ibrahim, gbọ́dọ̀ jáde ńjọ́ Thursday ohun ọmọ gbọ́dọ̀ kan lórí. Àbí that is spiritually. But otherwise, there's nobody in the industry that say, àfi tí má respect yín torí pé jọ̀gá àbọ̀jọ̀ results pé èmi mà ni mò ń pè. No record yẹn wájú mi. Nobody. And I'm saying this. Nobody, because there are times I was looking at me, I'm really my phone I'm really my help me. It did not come.
I didn't see anybody.
They did not. So naturally, I won't call you in the industry that people will say, I want to train now. I want to have chance now. Nobody gave me any chance. Nobody. So I was angry. I was hungry. I was pained. But later, growing up, I now discover it is because basically God does not want to share his glory in my life with anybody. So I have a father. I have a father that taught me that I respect. That I will say, Alif Ibrahim, kiniko, and I'll respond. I have a gazo in the industry. We wouldn't have ventured into it. Yes, sir. My dancing sir. I have a gazo, but I don't have purpose. I'll say, hey, me money. I say, for what? I don't have that. And I don't have the I don't have all that. And I'm saying this. Lori, this is everybody will see it all over the world. I don't. I just have God and nothing else. I have my orgasm. I respect them. Everybody. I respect, the way I take life. But when you buy orgasm, all you good actors. I don't see my mentors in the other people alone. No, I see them, all the good artistic people.
We know our orgasm. No, don't worry.
And one thing I should point out again. Me believe we mama act you colleague me kokolo. And I don't think I'm better than anybody. Wallahi tallahi summa billahi la ilaha illa huwa. I'm not that kind, because Abiola, what do I know? What do I have? And I'm just enjoying the grace of God. Or even when people tell you he's underrated, he's supposed to have won this award.
You don't think you're
Who
underrated?
gave you that? I don't think so.
So
I think I got more than I deserve. Okay, by virtue, if we want to judge by education, you, Biodun, Momobito Kawede, Muiwa, Momobito Kawede, Odunlade, Momobito Kawede, Letivade, the Meji Omo Melon, Momobito Kawede, by virtue, to buy education life is you people will just come to the eatery and I'll be opening door for you and I'll say, enjoy by me yourself.
But life is not like that. God is not like that.
That is what I'm telling you. So why wouldn't I be grateful to God? That's made me like that. Emi Omoni iwe from 3. One. Another thing. If they say, this person is talented, who is the owner of talent? Who is the owner of talent? Okay. What if talent in your back, what will you do to God?
Nothing.
I am lucky.
You're blessed.
Some people say it is not lucky, it is. Okay. God's grace. When God gives you his grace, aren't you lucky? Ṣé mo yàrá tá ń gbélé ayé? Ṣé mo yàrá tá ń practice the profession yìí?
Yes.
Ní language yìí? Sometimes you meet an actor and you say, God, let me tell you, whenever I'm on set with you, maybe that's why I try to, with you and all of my colleagues. No, I'm being sincere now.
I know, the way you tell everybody you are good.
Whenever I'm on set with my colleagues, you and Boboyi, man believe we da jumela. O ma nje kin sáré. Tí ma ti pé Biola de good o, sing yẹn Biola ma kill e. Me now fẹ́ kill e. You know Gabriel Afola is amazing. So I want to be on set with him and well done. You know, like that. I'm not patronizing you. I don't patronize people.
I know.
So many amazing people like I see things on Twitter and who is better? Nobody is better than nobody. Okay, me, I'm not better than anybody. Everybody is doing their part. We are, you know this word, that we are fitting into God's plan
for our lives.
We're like that. We are part of one big thing. This industry. Who can survive without each other in this industry?
That's right.
So, Odun, respect. As a matter of fact, I won 2 awards yesterday. One by Odun Lade Adekola and thank you. Recently, after Jagun Jagun, after the shoot of Jagun Jagun 2, Femi Adebayo gave me an award. Adekpo, he gave me an award. I will post that soon too. From Euphoria 360, a company owned by Femi Adebayo. And recently I got an award from World Humanitarian Organization. Ooh. Yes, and recently, after Odun's award, I went to Sheraton and I got an award from, alongside Professor Olu Soyinka. I am you. And that this thing is coming now, and I begin to get afraid. Everybody is just awarding me these days. So to my colleagues out there, all of you out there, kudos to you all. All you are my Oga because I learn from you every day. It's not just Gabriel, it's Latif Adedimeji, it's the younger people. It's Akpankufo. Akpankufo that said, when I said I wanted to go retire, he said, go acting you for me. I said, acting for you. I said, Along with your own party, no. You know, sir, the mommy, but can you see Akpankufo today? More respect. That guy is amazing.
I wanted to ask, so let that be my last question now. Okay. You were planning to retire, and you know, 50. All of us were laughing at you. So how did that change for you? Because it was we all know that once you are saying a thing, you want to do it. And you have been saying that like 10 years before that, and that when you were 50, you were going to retire from acting, that you wanted to go into cleric, afa, and then which one was the second one? Farming. So what changed that for you? You are over 50 now and you are still acting.
Nothing changed though. Okay, when I said I was going on retirement, not away from, completely from entertainment.
Okay.
Away from the running runs we're doing, jumping from one location to another. No, me, I stopped. I manage Ibrahim Chatta now.
I know.
And Ibrahim Chatta is huge for me.
It's big.
We're on 74-point-something acres of land. We're already negotiating for another 100. Doing our extension. We're already going on extension now, but we don't want to say location. We're already negotiating for 43 acres for Professional Film Institute. So now, when people come to me now, I do few jobs. So what I wanted to do is because artists are not good business managers.
Are you still struggling with delayed transactions and high fees? There is a better way with LemFi. Send money with ease from UK, US, or Canada to Nigeria. Your money arrives in minutes, not days. Use the code on the screen to get a cashback when you send money home. Download the LemFi app on your Google Play Store or your App Store today.
We stay away from our family, our work, our houses too much.
That's right.
So we're not good at managing business. So when you leave business like that, baba shop, people will now think you are getting so much money and they will be taking the money. They will think it is easy for you. So I wanted to go away to be able to do. I told people that cared to listen then that I was going to do film business.
Oh, okay.
So after COVID, I got my own film equipment. You remember that time?
I do.
I got the film equipment. I wanted to even start bankrolling film projects. Wanting to be... I've been wanting to be a chairman. So,
Baba Saleh.
so now we have... we founded a proper film company, Real Art Communication. Now I am the founder, the CEO of Ibrahim Chatta Film Village and Resort. Yeah. So I didn't want to go away completely because no business that I would do now, me recommend thrive in there. The business I can do is business
has to do
with you people, people.
Yeah.
So initially, when I said I was going away, so there was a time I was in Oshogbo with Odunlade, Bayotijan, and all of them. And I said, I'm very retired. And Odunlade said, Boda Chatta. He level my share. I said, Mufeloma Dako. Mufeloma Dako. I said that. And he said, he didn't say, Malu Majoko. He said, Fulani man Joko. So recently, when we were filming at Jakaju, I'd already started that place. And he came and said, Brother Chatta, this is huge. I didn't know you were... I said, no, it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned like that. I'd had the dream since I was a little boy. But that's why I will give every glory to God. We'll be able to do that, no grant, no loan, no partnership.
Oh, wow.
Yes. How I got there, I ain't go on mama. So when I was going away and I was talking about retirement, the only difference now is I'm still practicing, still doing film business, but the other way around, not jumping from one set to another again. I got tired, and I got it was doing the same thing all the time, over and over again.
It's
when I
tiring.
leave this set, and now see that I'm playing something similar to what I've. So there was nothing challenging for me
anymore.
Again. So these days, no gbogbo doing shemele moje. Da mo se to sheme tan gbogbo doing.
Wow.
Last year ni mo se Lishabi. This year mo ti se jagun. And which one again? You know that retirement, right?
Yeah.
And not because that they don't call me every time. That is one thing again. Even give all the glory to God. Thank my okay. I'm saying this to my fans now. I'm giving all the glories to God, and I'm thanking all of you, my colleagues. I'm a very troublesome person. All of them know.
We know.
I don't stick to time, Dada.
At all. It's not Dada.
but they've been patient with me. Up to today, I still get scripts. Ibrahim Chatta, I just say, me fe shele. That's all. And they still want me up till now. Should I be thankful to even my colleagues? So many people that can play your role. So, special thanks to you, my colleagues, all of you, from my own Babawa to my contemporaries, to the younger ones. Thank you. And to my fans. And you need the best in the world.
We know.
And to my family too. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. God bless you.
Lastly, what is one thing you never do?
On set or where?
Anywhere in your life that you will never do.
Do I know? Okay, one thing I will never do. I will never give God's glory to anything or anybody. On set, if I'm playing Babalawo, ori mi o ne kanle nibi kankan afefo Ọlọ́run nìkan. My head must never, till I die, not for even $2 million, keep for it kanle. And with due respect to the LGBTQ society, or I'm not against anybody. Torí táwọn aráàlú òyìnbó bá rí wọn ni pé tẹ́ bá tẹ̀lé fẹ́ parí mi ní embassy gan èmi onígbò fẹ́ lọ ìlú òyìnbó. But to them, because I respect everybody, if you ask me to play same-sex role in a film, the man must not kiss me, and he must not hold me, I was be like, no shit. I can't even sleep on the same bed with a man. I like women too much. I'm too straight. So, and I'm not judging people.
I get it.
I'm not judging people, but I'm too straight.
So if I have that script, you are not going to do it.
Biola, Not for even for $2 million. Well, I will not do that. I can do. I don't even know how to do all those things. I envy my colleagues. Sometimes they do. As somebody's playing. So, but to the extent of ọkùnrin máa wá pọ̀ kọ́ mi lọ́rùn bàtà. Hey, Jésù mi o. I will not do that. Me ní forí tí wọ́n sọ pé kíní kan I'm doing incantation and my head permanently. I will never, God forbid, and I've never give God's glory to anyone. Another thing is I will not hate on anybody ever, no matter what. I will never hate on anybody. I love life. I love you. I love everybody.
Lastly, so I can allow
You've
you
been saying
to
lastly,
go.
let's
Just this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I just want you to advise the youth.
Okay.
It's a different thing now compared to
It is
when
a very,
you
very
were
different
growing,
thing.
when we were coming up, you know. I just want you to tell them something that will be like a take home for them.
Okay. Take life easy. Believe in God. Stay true to your dreams. God is never late.
God is never late.
There's an adage in Yoruba. Adage on show tall. Only it's not even an adage. Or time your coin that they will say Otao Makadara don't call it for Agogo saying it's a lie. I don't believe it. One live for Agogo saying Askotago refe lulu. You know there are two things God cannot do. They say God can do everything. God kolesha abosiko de lesha shishe. God de lesha mistake. Quran sọ pé أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. He said, "Our long adhere to wojuri eniko." God has not
put so much burden on one person
that you cannot bear.
Yeah.
So if God is making you go through something, it is because God has seen you, sized you up. He knows you will come out bigger, stronger. Your bukata cannot be my bukata.
I agree.
Mine cannot be yours. So I want the youth to take it easy. Love for money is good. You get to a stage in life and you see all this money thing. No be as they take look am. Money does not define anybody. And they should, all these things don't influence on you. If you don't get money, all these things, I lie you. The rich also cry. They should remember that. And most importantly, Nigeria youth. Nigeria youths are lazy. So I won't say Baba Buhari lo so. So me, I won't say Nigeria youths are lazy. I will say Nigerian youths are becoming lazy. Go on. Odun 29 lo rule. Buhari ti wà ní administration as early as 26 of his life. 34 have been con the president wa. But that did I feel governance ìjọba wálẹ̀. But that did delay. He was not even up to 30 to deputize Jim Aliu. Le dura de po ọdún mélòó le dura po ku 40 kinikan. With all the records of Baba Kunle, how old was Baba Kunle? 56 years old. I am 54 now, and I'm ashamed of myself now. With the records of all our guys, what they've been able to do.
You think our youths don't want to do, or they are not given the chances to?
It's not true. Chances are not given. Chances are taken. My philosophy of life. Let me tell you the truth. You can start from somewhere. The youth, you can start. Stop sleeping on your mother's couch. Okay, I left home. Okay, I'm an example of God can do all things. I've left home since like 17. 18, 19, me, I was outside, and even before my father died, I came back home to see my father die. And it wasn't rosy for me then. I wasn't getting food. I was hungry. But today, what you see our youth do, the love for money is too much. That's why you can see little kids wanting to be rich overnight. Did you hear the story that happened in Abeokuta? A boy of 17, 18, and 19, three of them killed their girlfriend for ritual. No, but they didn't take her to Babalawo. They studied how to make their own ogunwo Facebook.
Ha!
We should be careful, even the filmmaker. What we're pushing now these days. I have children too. My children, money. If you are destined to have money, you will have money. And one day you will realize that money does not do everything. No, it's a lie. It's a lie. Money cannot give you happiness. It might nourish it. You get the girl you want. You see the guy that is killing a girl for ritual, killing a girl. Who does he want to impress? Another girl. You see life? They should take it easy. Pray to God. You see, Nigerians were naturally born with sharp minds. An average Nigeria is a sharp-minded person. So Nigeria, we can survive anywhere in the world. And recently I go to my state, in Kwara State, and I discovered 80 to 85% of the people helping the governor in governance are young people.
I was there.
I'm okay.
Okay, so I was in Kwara State just last week.
Yes.
I haven't been there. I'm from Kwara, but I haven't been there in a while. And I got there. The love was amazing. I met with the governor. I saw all the commissioners, women. I'm
the
essay.
Okay. My own.
Kwara State is one of the best states we have in Nigeria today. Believe it or not.
So the youth came to me, to my village, wanting to invite me to that program I went for. It's for the schools. Often celebrate the International Student Day. First time to Kwara must celebrate one year. So they brought all the schools together, all tertiary institutions and some secondary schools. So I'm a school, I'm a school. I do for Pamin John. I want SSC, commissioner me wa kimi. So I thought they were part of the students. So when they came to me wanting to invite me, I told them, this governor has given the younger people chance that you people have been asking for. Then the opposite sex, no, the girls and the
women, boys, all of
they
them.
are not men. They are boys. So now said you've been given this chance. What is your mentality? You are going there because you think Baba, they've stolen. Kwara State is going back to the way Nigeria was. Iyafela, you know, Oyibo, you know who they are, wanting to tell the story of Iyafela, and they said the first woman that drove a car. That wasn't true. Iyafela was at the forefront of revolution. I want to just lobby the phone in Arangba. And told that Bajino was 26 years old. Thereabout. So Kwara State government is doing that now.
In fact.
Now, I now challenge those boys and girls. Efficient to da fún àwọn youth to meet wọ́n wà lẹ́yìn yín o. Man, the mentality that people are stealing, we should steal too. Then, kò ń ṣe àkọ́kọ́ tó ti ń fún àwọn youth ní chance ilé o. Èmi ò fẹ́ dárúkọ governor bìkan tó wà lọ́nà tí ìlú tí ẹ yà kúrò lára state mi ọmọ kékeré. Dísìn náà kò tí ì dàgbà tó mi lọ́jọ́ rí. I'm still older than him. Gbogbo à ń gbọ́ bí lọ́ni bóyá tó allegedly. The kind of money they stole. Ní that same state. Ẹnìkan náà wà òun ò padà di gómìnà. State tí ẹ yà lára state mi. Òun ò padà di gómìnà. Òun ga báyìí ó ní irùngbọ̀n funfun.
Mímọ́.
Èmi ò dárúkọ. Ọmọ kékeré làwọn náà ń gbà tán wọlé. What are they be able to do to hate other people that will come? Tábà ń sọ pé ẹ̀yin obìnrin máa sọ pé marginalization. Iye tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú àwọn tí bàbá Tinubu ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fi jẹ láìpẹ́ tó yẹ pé bọ́n ṣe wọlé ní ẹ̀ tún yọ òun kò lórí à ń kówó jẹ obìnrin ni. What are they doing? So the youth, first thing you must remember, know God, love God, believe in your dreams, never give up, don't stay down, get up. Love Nigeria. If you go outside this country, you go to America and you are given blue passport, you are still a second citizen.
Yes, you are a Nigerian.
You are a Nigerian. I think if you all love this country, forget, yes, economy is bad. Everybody can feel it anywhere you are. Do we love Nigeria? Show can Jana to ban drive. Show man queue ne banky. That's why I celebrity in you. She won't fake be off for all those things matters. Be a good Nigeria. You youth, be a good Nigeria. Give us now. No matter what, no matter how much I love life, I think so much I really love. Nigeria is your home.
That's right.
I'm not saying revolution and stuff. Take charge. Take charge there by being good ambassadors anywhere you are. And if I won't go to outcome, Abraham in Kwara State in Koto Shenyang, what the governor did, 80%.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't like this to pass without acknowledging Malam Abdul Rahman Abdul Razak. I'm proudly a Kwaran. One amazing thing about it, I'm not campaigning for any politician at all. I don't do politics as well. But I was there. I saw it. He's even investing in entertainment. He has for giving the youth a chance, for making them shine the way they are. Malam Abdurrahman Abdurazak was saying thank you. Well done, sir. It's not his first time. He worked in his first time and he continued even in his second time. And I think that's what emulates
so one thing that I need to mention so that people will not think we're biased is if you look at Lagos State invests in entertainment. Ogun State and other states like that. But what we're saying, you to stand out from Abrazak Abraman Eko, Ogun, Oyo, Osun, Kano, everywhere, every Nigeria. Youth, yes. Youth, Kana.
School shit.
Bring in youths. I want in the country. Let them be part of the development and making. And these people, because they are restless. The younger people, they are restless.
Yes.
So Eja channel see positivity.
Something.
Just like Brazak Abraman did, you to see job, and you to tear back for you chance. Israel, that Israel. That Israel enjoyed Kinite Koman Shen, Kini Ojokon, Boya Gomin Ojokon, Senator Ojokon. That Israel is doing well as a young person. I'm not campaigning for any political party. No,
it's not.
But bring in more youth, and you to know Emma Bawon, you know, you Jembe. Emma come at Balaba, Okotan. You said we should put youth. See these people.
What they're doing.
I want you to
Emma Bojuwa Jail. And well done to all the states that are doing amazingly well. We are saying thank you and well done. This is the one. I am from Kwara State. He's from Kwara State. And because I was there recently, it was just about a week ago, and I saw it, and I have to acknowledge, I have to say thank you. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, sir, for coming on the show. We've learned a lot today. This small gift, Dr. B. This small gift is for you.
Thank you.
To say thank you.
Thank you.
This small cash, I know you don't need it, but it's just a
cash. Why are you giving me cash?
We give
No. I want to say, please, everyone. Okay, Biola.
Sir.
Adebayo.
Sir.
She's an amazing personality. Yes. I've known her. Tomanike mu colleague me. Me so my colleague me ni blemishes. But one of those stimuli for so yakwe ni brother.
Thank you, sir.
In any way you people can, please support this program.
Wow.
Send her DM, give her money. She needs it.
I want to buy equipment. They should help me. I don't have. I'm still renting.
Please. Please support this program. In fact, I'm entertained and I enjoyed myself. But so I won't take this cash. I'm good with this. I won't take this cash. But please support this program. I want to see you people going into our DM. Let her ask for our account details. Let's make her larger than she is now. Because before I came on this program, I've watched a couple of
interviews
episodes that I've seen people bringing their stories coming out. You see, when people are able to come out, it's Omandin society Omandin because a problem shared is half solved. So please, I'm begging you, God will continue to bless all of you. I know Nigeria is hard. Anytime one day in diaspora, please, I want Biodun to be able to come here and say, God bless. She has her fans, and I have mine too. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin fan mi. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ̀yin fan mi. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo nǹkan táwọn fan ẹ máa ṣe. Ẹ lọ nu DM. Kí lórúkọ program Talk to Be? Do you have a
account?
An Instagram account for it?
Yes. Talk to Be 5,000.
So Talk to Be 5,000 at on Instagram.
Yes. It's just on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Talk to Be 5,000.
Talk to Be 5,000. Send DM to them. Send DM to Biola Bayo. Please, let's gift her. But we need to support her. God bless you. I love you. Loads.
Wow. I am dazed. All right. I'm sure you've learned something today. This is where we'll be drawing the curtains. It's a lengthy one. I enjoyed myself. I'm sure you had fun. You asked for him. He's here. Thank you. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you. Please, if you want to support us, we are here for you. So any of our guests that you want to, you know how to. We have been doing for others. I don't mind too. I want to get my equipment. I kept renting. It's costly. Doing this program is costly. Like he said, I didn't discuss that with him. If you want to, just send that DM. Help me to be bigger. I want to. Thank you so much. Don't forget, in whatever thing you are doing, put God first. Be determined and stay focused. Till I come your way, same time, next week on the same channel. Know that God loves you more than the devil hates you. I love you and God bless you. Bye.
Talk to Be, share your experience.
Are you still struggling with delayed transactions and high fees? There is a better way with LemFi. Send money with ease from UK, US, or Canada to Nigeria. Your money arrives in minutes, not days. Use the code on the screen to get a cashback when you send money home. Download the LemFi app on your Google Play Store or your App Store today.